Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Hunter Green. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. What a start to this one. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Brian Reynolds here. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Fair ball.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it. And
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
New arm out of the bullpen, Emilio Pagan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's McCutchen. Slice to right, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever to third. Has some trouble with it. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Reynolds comes round and he scores. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. This one in the air, center field. Friedel sizing this one up and makes the grab. 2 away.
Batting second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. This one high in the air to left center. Friedel tracks it down for the out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, and our pitcher in this game, Paul Skeens.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
1 out, bases empty. Ball 1 there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Matt McClain digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one at triple digits. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's...
Strike 3. Skeens sends him packing.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Tyler Stevenson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Pirates. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
De La Cruz tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Ripped on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Two outs, runner at first. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed foul. Well struck left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Grounded out his first time up. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Emilio Pagan will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Taylor Rogers.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's Joey Bart now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Reynolds at third. Cruz over at second. McCutchen on at first with 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in. Runner holds up at third. Bases still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
2 outs. Bases are full. Swings through that one. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Next offering upstairs. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That one a little bit high, and the count's even at 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz sizes this one up. One up, one down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That's towards center. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Reds down to their final out. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long